Well, there was something brewing at Kotak Mahindra Bank, but contrary to what most of the people in the market seem to have believed, it's not a big acquisition. In fact, it is a digital strategy that's going to be focused on customer acquisition. 811 is what you've called it. Can you very briefly take us through the key highlights of what that's going to achieve?
811 is inspired by the date 8/11/2016 when India changed. A new digital India has started, and 811 is symbolic of that dramatic change, and we are therefore delighted to actually come with an 811 on the Kotak mobile app, which enables a customer or a proposed customer to open up account on mobile anytime, anywhere in less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
And it is a paperless account. It is also an account which can be with zero balance and zero charges.
So
on
that's
digital.
for digital. So, but my understanding then is zero balance, zero transaction fees on digital. It's great for the customer, but isn't it, with respect to cost, not so good for the bank?
Our view is this is the time to make a difference to India and every Indian, to spread banking to the length and the breadth, and let the customer not worry about wallets, bank accounts, branches. Customer must have the ability to have a seamless experience across all. And this, in our view, is the 811 moment, which is popularly also known as the WhatsApp moment of banking.
But Mr. Kotak, one of the things that have set you apart from a lot of your peers is the fact that you've consistently hit above even the guidances that you've made about margins. 4 to 4.25% is what you said that you would achieve, and you've consistently hit above that mark. Are we now saying that you will, sacrifice on the margins to achieve
We believe that 811 is transformative. It will also give us significantly low cost deposits, though we are paying for savings account the same terms as we pay for any customer. We believe that the absolute cost of digital is much lower than the physical world, and we are effectively saying that belongs to the customer. We want ability to grow our customer base and dramatically increase our CASA balances and provide a customer experience at a cost which is minuscule compared to what customers pay today. And over time, we believe that our margins at this stage, we continue to view as broadly in the range which we have guided.
Which is 4 to 4.25%.
Right.
Now, I want to move on to really the expectation of something big, Everybody was talking about various entities. There are names that were bandied about constantly. We were hearing new names every day. Is there really something in the works? Are you considering Axis is a name that is constantly cropped up?
Let me first clarify. There is nothing at this point of time which we need to announce. Okay,
right.
So there is absolutely no disclosure of any nature, and all the stuff which you have heard are rumors and speculation.
Okay.
We, on a broader basis, believe that there are three game-changing developments in Indian financial services. One is the digital transformation. The second is, I think, the whole area of stress and resolution of stress. And third is, in due course, consolidation in Indian financial services. And these three major changes are happening on the bedrock of dramatic increase in formal financial savings. Therefore, our approach to the financial services industry will be driven by these three themes on the back of significant growth in financial savings.
So this is actually going to be what determines the decision tomorrow on the board meet. In fact, where you're going to talk about fundraising, how much to raise and whether to raise at all. But one would think, standing from the outside, at a CAR of over 17%, you're very adequately capitalized even when it comes to acquisition.
I think the board will take a call on that and evaluate what needs to be done, if and how much. But keep in mind that ratios don't necessarily tell the story on the size of the opportunity. As I mentioned during the meet, if you look at the size of distress pool of loans, it's 14 lakh crores.
Right.
And there is a loss amount and then there is a resolution amount. So significantly large amounts of capital will be needed for Indian financial services. Therefore, there is a huge need for strategic capital and strategic management in the future of Indian finance.
And it is your opinion that a few strong private players are needed in that space. Will you be one of them?
You can never prejudge. You always have to work and hope.
Okay. Now, my last question relates to loan growth. It's something that everybody's been battling of late. Deposits has stopped being a concern. And in fact, I think banks have realized that a lot more deposits have stayed in than they thought would go out. What is it with regard to loan growth at this stage? It's stayed at 12% for some time. You said at the end of last quarter that you see recovery happening in this current quarter and of course in the first quarter of next year. Where do we stand?
I think we are seeing early signs of pickup in the economy. So if that trend sustains, we see a pickup in growth, and rest assured we are out there ready to take appropriate risks and grow our balance sheet for the right opportunity at the right risk adjusted returns.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for speaking to BloombergQuint.
Thank you very much. Thank you.